All right, so for those who don't know, and this has been on my For You page, of course on TikTok, that there's like fog, like this like weird fog going around, and it's just not all over the United States. It's also going around the world, and it looks pretty fishy to me. All right, now we're gonna watch the video on it, and let's see. It's made at 25 buttholes. Right, that's the channel, and we're just gonna see what he has to say. Obviously, this is for speculative purpose. Okay, there's no factos here. You know, you're more than welcome to go ahead and research the topic, but it is certainly interesting, to say the least.
It's due to some dense morning fog,
which is being impacted not only by the fog that still seems to be fairly dense at this hour.
Outside Heathrow Airport, the air traffic control tower is barely visible. Emerging from the fog, this plane is one of the flights that made it.
For the last 7 days, the world has been shrouded in a veil of mystery. An unrelenting fog that stretches from the poop-covered streets of Portland, Oregon to the quietest corners of the countryside. This is no ordinary weather phenomenon. It's a dense, suffocating mist with an unsettling smell of chemicals lingering in the air. Residents in every corner of the globe have reported seeing strange, glittering particles.
So that looks like snow to me. It doesn't look like a fog. You know? So could it be that it's just snowing?
Suspended within it, almost as
That's
if the fog is alive,
clearly
hiding secrets within its depths. The fog has already claimed lives. 4 catastrophic plane crashes in just 1 week.
What?
Travel has ground to a halt, and fear grips the population. But the questions don't end there. People who've come into direct contact with the fog are reporting severe illness, nausea, dizziness, and even unexplained rashes.
Hear me out. Could this be a plan from the government to make you, your dick don't get hard past 30, and on the way make you retarded?
Scientists are baffled, and officials remain silent. But silence only breeds suspicion. Whispers of government involvement are spreading like wildfire. Could this fog be the result of geoengineering gone wrong, or perhaps a deliberate act of control? And if that's not enough to send shivers down your spine, consider this. In the weeks leading up to the fog's arrival, reports of UFO sightings reached an all-time high. Some believe the government is using this chemical-laden haze to obscure something they don't want us to see, something watching us from the skies.
That could be the case. I mean, the government, it's just capable of doing anything, right? If you think that the government is not capable of doing just about anything to gain a little bit of control over the population, you need to get checked out, because they will. Yes, they will.
Tonight, we dive into the enigma of the toxic fog. What is it? Where did it come from? And most importantly, what are they trying to hide?
Has anybody else noticed it's been foggy for days now?
Alright, so right off the bat, you know, this video is coming from TikTok, and the guy has an English accent, okay? I'm just saying, England, or whatever you want to call it, the UK, is known for being one of the most foggiest place in the planet, okay? The most muddiest and foggiest place in the planet. So I don't know why this guy is so thrown off by the fog. Like, they live around the fog and the mud.
The internet never fails to let me know what's happening. The first thing I saw said this is all down to geoengineering. What's that?
No, mate. No, mate. It's just you live in a foggy place. That's all it is. You live in a foggy place. That's all it is. It's just hand me a bottle of water, would you?
I have no idea.
You don't have any idea? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You live in England, for God's sake.
And
then he goes like,
thing I saw said, it's down to chemtrails. If you don't know what chemtrails are.
Yeah, it turns out that England's been like chemtrailing since like the 1400s.
If you look at an airplane flying over and you see like water vapor coming out the back, a lot of people believe that's something dodgy by the government. Hey! Now, another theory that is quite interesting is the government doesn't want you to see what's in the sky. Now, I'm not too sure what that means.
Most likely, like my honest take on this is that it's just natural. Like it's just some side effect that comes along with just us screwing up the planet 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? That could be a side effect.
But one thing the fog did stop me seeing was the horse racing was on ITV. Couldn't even see the horses running. Weird. And then another theory, which is the obvious one, UFOs causing all this fog. And there are some people saying it could just be fog.
That's probably what it is. It's just fog.
A lot of different opinions. What do you think's causing all this fog?
So I have seen no videos on this, so I'm just going to talk about it. The fog. That's right, people. This weird fog shit has been around for days, and it's supposedly making people sick. Well, I feel like shit.
I do too, and I haven't gotten, you know, a chance to get into that fog, but I do feel like shit. Maybe it's got to do with, like, that's just the end of the year, all right? It's just the end of the year, and we just feel shady because 2024 has been a shady year overall. I don't know, and it's like super strange because there hasn't been any UFOs or any like fog situation over here in Florida, and I'm assuming that they're just scared of the Florida man for some reason. I don't know, but I do feel like shit, bro. I do feel like shit. I haven't even been fogged.
And this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's looked like in Ohio.
Yeah.
For days, okay? I've also been getting progressively shittier feeling in the
Bro, me too. I didn't get a bonus at the end of the year. How does that make you feel? I don't want to go to work.
past days. If you guys are going through this and are seeing this, please let me know, because I just find it really strange, okay, that I was completely fine and then all of a sudden this weather comes in.
The weather comes in. I just don't want to do anything.
And I feel like shit. Something's up, y'all. Like
something's up.
And what I feel is not
it's gotta
normal.
Be.
Like I feel like my body is panicking. Like it's going like alarm after alarm after alarm. It's not the flu. It's not a cold. I'm getting hot. I'm getting chills. I feel like I'm gonna throw up every 10 minutes. America, tell me if you are going through this and if there is fog.
What's up with the fog? Everywhere I look, there's posts about fog. I just rode back with my husband from Pennsylvania to Georgia, and let me tell you about what we saw. We crossed 7 states. We went from Pennsylvania to Maryland to West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, then Georgia. And there was fog in almost every state. Like, yes, there was some weather going on. There was a little rain here and there, but 7 states, like, it's really odd. Everybody's talking about this fog that's making them sick, this fog after these things we've been seeing in the air that we can't talk about. They're spraying stuff from these things, and maybe it's causing some of this illness, and this fog is part of it. There's this thick fog everywhere we went. And when we got to Virginia, a place called Fancy Gap, I think they're known for having some issues with fog, but this was so bad we almost had to pull over the car. Like, we could not see where we were.
Just FYI, the fog situation in Virginia is probably the only thing that is like exciting that's happening in that state since probably 1930. Okay.
Going.
I don't know if it's just me, but for the last few days, I have been having this weird feeling like something big is about to happen, right? Like this weird feeling of impending doom. I have been having this crazy feeling like in my belly. I don't know what it is, okay? To be brutally honest, I feel like something is already happening. And here's why. For the last few days, there have been crazy reports of dense, thick fog in many states all over America, in addition to the UK. Now, this is not your regular fog, because a lot of people have been reporting that they have been seeing some weird type of mist coming out of the sky with this fog, okay?
Oh, man.
In addition to that, there have been 4 plane crashes, y'all, within the last 5 days.
That's pretty bad, though.
3 of those plane crashes occurred within the last 24 hours. You had one on Christmas Day in Kazakhstan, and then within the last 24 hours, you had one in South Korea, Nova Scotia, as well as Norway. In addition to that, y'all, so many people have been reporting this weird sickness, where as though they're having muscle soreness, sore throat, body aches, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, the whole 9. And they said that this sickness had just been coming out of nowhere. I don't know about you, but I feel like something big is happening or about to happen, and these people just are not telling us.
So how about 2025? We go in aliens. After that, we have quantum computing. After that, we have interplanetary travel. After that, we colonize Mars. And after that, we invented, you know, we can do time traveling. And after that, we actually now can marry aliens, you know, aside from Earth. And after that, I don't know what else.
What are your thoughts?
What the heck is going on, guys? It is so
Or the aliens just making us retarded, and then by 2025, they're just gonna take over.
freaking foggy out here, and it's been like this for like the past 6 days. I've been seeing this all over my FYP. This is definitely not normal for this time of year. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Illinois right now, and it's been so difficult to drive. Right now, it's a little bit brighter than it was earlier, but the visibility is still low, so I'm gonna turn the camera. Oh, I don't see the option to turn the camera around, but so you guys can see, you can't see anything past that barring there, and
Yeah.
it's been, oh my babies want to say hi.
Oh, look at that.
I've been seeing people all over the world experiencing this. I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't know why it's so foggy. Let me know if...
Right, so you don't know, so you assume that it's like aliens right off the bat. Again, if you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right? So if you cannot really explain something, I don't know why we always tend to just lean on to like the natural, right?
If you're experiencing the same thing.
I'm sure that has a that needs to have a scientific explanation why it's happening. You know? It'd probably be simpler than what it is.
In the comments there, I just think it's super weird because this is not normal for this time of year for us. We farm, we track the weather every year. I've looked at my notes and I have not seen anything like this in January ever in my life. So let me know.
What's going on with this fog? There's been so many people in different cities, different states, and different countries talking about this fog that's appearing over cities that is weird and it smells different and it's not natural.
Wait, what is this? What's with the fog connected to the Dior bag? Dior Bags? What? What's that? Okay, I gotta Google that. Hold on. Fog connected to Dior Bags.
If you guys are wondering what's going on, there may be an explanation in my videos. So we're using the term Dior bags now for the things in the sky. Is that subverting the algorithm or something? I don't really. Dior bags? I don't. How did we?
Oh, so okay. Okay, so that's what that is, okay? Dior Bags is just a way of saying UFOs. That's all it is. So, what's with the fog? Connected to UFOs. But they're saying Dior Bags.
That is weird and it smells different. And it's not natural either for the time
and smells different.
the year or the way it looks is a little bit odd. And I've seen videos from the UK, from Canada, from so many states in America right now, guys talking about this fog. And the reason this is important is because different things keep happening, right? Because the Dior bags apparently don't exist and they're covering it up. And some of them were leaving certain trails that people believe to be unnatural and harmful to us. And now that there's this fog and people have been reporting going through this fog and feeling kind of weird and having it smell a little man-made, and it's really odd.
Now what do you think is the reason for this strange fog?
It is a Dior Bags. It's gotta be Dior Bags. Nothing else. I'm convinced.
Whether it's a natural phenomenon, a catastrophic failure of human engineering, or something far more sinister, one thing is clear. We're left with more questions than answers.
Right.
Why does it carry the scent of chemicals? Why are people falling ill? And why now, at a time when...
Maybe the most simple answer is the solution to the question, right? If it smells like chemicals, it's because it was made with chemicals, right? I mean, if you see a turd on the street and it looks like shit, it smells like shit, it's probably shit.
When the skies have been more active than ever. Is it a coincidence, or could this be a deliberate attempt to keep us blind to what's above? If history has taught us anything, it's that the truth has a way of surfacing, eventually.
Right.
But until then, all we can do is keep asking questions, keep demanding answers, and keep watching the skies.
Isn't that a question mark right here? Question mark? But it is certainly a formation. It's like this. Boom, boom.
The fog may obscure
bunch of Dior bags in the sky.
Our vision, but it can't hide the truth forever.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 9 Dior bags flying on the sky. Smelling good. That's it, boys. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, standing by, for taking a look at the video. All right, and credits to my friend over here, 25 buttholes. Yeah, that's the name of the channel. All right, amazing vid, straight to the point. And with that being said, guys, don't forget, go ahead and hit the sub button. All right, the like, share, and subscribe. Together we can fight the algorithm gods. All right, me and you as butt buddies. All right, and with that being said, though, don't forget, guys, it's just a bad day, not a bad life, and never, 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 never finger the hand that feeds you. Okay, so with that being said, Rodri is out. See ya.